Good day, class. It's another day again. Okay. This is our lesson number 4. Our topic is all about practice occupational health and safety procedures in identifying hazard and risk. In this lesson, you will learn how to identify hazards and risks, determine hazard and risk indicators in the workplace and its effect. Okay, let's identify hazard and risk. Ano ba ang pagkakaiba nito? Hazard is anything that may cause harm to an individual, such as chemicals, electricity, open drawers, and inadequate ventilation. While risk is the possibility that somebody could be harmed by this and other hazard and in the indications of how serious the harm can be. So, yan ang pagkakaiba ng hazard and risk. We have here occupational health and safety, or what we call OHS. Occupational health and safety is the campaign and maintenance of well-being of workers in every occupation. It talks about providing a safe working environment to achieve an injury-free workplace and a healthy atmosphere that protects every worker against illness. As an effect, it may also protect co-workers, family members, clients, and other members of the community who are affected by the workplace environment. Ang occupational health and safety ay maganda ito sa lahat ng company, which is mine-maintain yung safetyness ng mga trabahador. At para maiwasan ang aksidente, dapat i-maintain lagi yung cleanliness. Our first types of hazard we have here, physical hazards are the most normal occurrences in workplaces. They are usually easy to detect, however, very often are neglected because are too accustomed to them. Another reason may be due to lack of knowledge or people do not see situations as hazards. Example of physical hazards that a caregiver may be exposed to: electric hazard, endless loud noise, spills on floors, or tripping hazards. Ano bang pagkakaiba ng tatlong to? Okay, electrical hazards, even in a daycare institutions or nursing homes, workers should be of utmost concern. Improper wiring and frayed cords may still go unnoticed. Misuse of electric equipments also happens in any types of works environment. Okay. Ito yung mga electric hazard kung minsan may mga nakatiwangwang lang na mga kuryente hindi natatakpan. Minsan yung mga bata ginagalaw nito, ang akala siguro nila laruan nito. Kaya meron yung mga nakokuryente which comes na may na-aksidente. Okay, next we have endless loud noise. If one is going to work in a nursing home, frequent noise from patients who are suffering from depression is definitely a hazard. Okay? Hazard din para sa mga nurse yung may sakit na depression. Mahirap talaga labanan ang pagiging depressed, lalo na kapag maingay ang iyong kapaligiran. Number 3, spills on floors or tripping hazard. There are times when even the caregivers themselves do not mind spills on floor. This definitely poses hazard to everyone. Okay? Marami talagang nadidisgrasya dito. Spills on floor, yung minsan is nadudulas ka na lang dahil hindi mo nakikita na may basa pala. Okay? Kunwari, inutusan ka ng teacher mo na kumuha ng something na bagay. And then, sa pagmamadali mo, na dapa ka at nabagok yung ulo mo, which is be careful dapat. Lagi mong titignan yung dinadaanan mo kung ito ba ay basa or maga. Okay. Some of the effects of the physical hazard, we have fire, disease efficiency, annoyance, and falls yung pagkakahulog. Another types of hazard, we have here biological hazards, come from working with animals, people, or infectious materials. This is therefore one of the most common hazard that a caregiver faces. If one is working in a daycare, hospital, hotel, laundry, nursing home, laboratories, he or she may be exposed to biological hazard. Narito yung mga example kung bakit tayo na-expose sa biological hazard. Una, meron yung blood or other body fluids. Pangalawa, yung fungi. Pangatlo, bacteria and viruses. And then number 4, contaminated waste. Ang epekto nito sa ating katawan, pwedeng maging infection, skin irritations, allergy, tuberculosis, and age. Kaya mag-ingat lang tayo sa mga paghawak sa mga materials or sa mga taong nakakasalumuhan natin or mga hayop. Another types of hazard, we have ergonomic hazard, which occurs when a caregiver's nature of work, body position, and working condition put pressure on his or her body. It is difficult to spot this type of hazard because caregivers do not immediately notice the effect to their bodies. At first, sore muscles may be experienced, but long-term exposure to this type of hazard can cause musculoskeletal problems. Examples of ergonomic hazard that a caregiver may be exposed to. Number 1, perform tasks that requires lifting heavy loads. Yung pagbubuhat mo ng mabibigat. Number 2, too much bending and reaching. Ito yung nag-exercise ka at gusto mong mag-bend at nire-reach mo yung paa mo, gusto mo siyang abutin pero hindi mo kaya. Doon din nagkakaroon ng ergonomic hazard sa iyong katawan. Number 3 is standing for long period of time. Ito yung, 8 hours kang nakatayo. Lalo na yung gawain ng mga guard, yung mga nasa mall. Sila yung nakatayo lamang, bawal silang umupo. Number 4, holding body parts for long period of time. Ito yung hinahawakan mo yung body part mo na napakatagal. Number 5, awkward movements, especially if they are repetitive. Okay, repetitive. Ito yung paulit-ulit mo na galaw. Okay, number 6, repeating the same movements over and over. Ito na yung paulit-ulit mo talaga na ginagawa. Some of the effects of ergonomic hazard, ang magiging epekto nito, pwedeng sumakit ang iyong mga balikat, back injury, pwede sa likod mo, too much impact on wrist and hand. Okay, masakit ditong sa may kamay mo. Numbness is some parts of the body. Pwedeng mamanhid din yung kamay mo or other part ng katawan mo. At yung muscle mo pwedeng mag-cramps. Dahil sa pag ginawa mo yung pagbubuhat, pagbe-bend, pagtayo ng sobrang tagal, dun nagkakaroon ng mga side effect. Another types of hazard, we have chemical hazard. In chemical hazard, these are represents when a worker is exposed to any chemical preparation in the workplace in any form, like solid, liquid, or gas. There may be chemicals which are safe, but some caregivers who are sensitive to solutions may cause skin irritation, illness, or breathing problem. Then, example of chemical hazards that a caregiver may be exposed to: liquid like cleaning products, disinfecting solutions. Ang magiging epekto ng chemical hazard sa atin is yung lung disease, difficulty in breathing, and allergy. Number 5 type of hazard, we have psychological hazard that can take place when a caregiver's work environment becomes stressful or demanding. Example of psychological hazard that a caregiver may be exposed to: burnout, fatigue, and on-call duty, unreasonable expectations from patients or clients, verbal abuse from dissatisfied clients, unreasonable expectations from supervisors and management. Okay, nakukuha ang psychological hazard sa mga katrabaho mo o di kaya naman sa mga kliyente. Ang magiging epekto nito sa tao, pwede kang magiging depression ito sa'yo, lalo na anxiety, loss of confidence, loss of concentration at work, and deteriorations of performance at work. Recognizing hazard and risk in the workplace, hazard and risk vary from one workplace to another. Even in a daycare or nursing homes, where work routines may be the same, hazard will differ depending on the types of building the establishment is situated, and the attitudes of caregivers, clients, or employees. The good news is hazard and risk can be prevented. However, before thinking about what control measures are needed, first a caregiver has to know whether there are health and safety problems in his or her workplace. So, how can someone identify the hazard in the workplace? Okay, nagkakaroon ka naman ng psychological problem kapag yung mga client and employers in the caregivers ay may problema sa health and safety problem. We also recognizing hazard and risk in the workplace. The following are some ways for a caregiver to determine health and safety problems. May 6 tayong example dito. Number 1, a caregiver should observe the workplace. Dapat maging observable ka sa working area mo. Number 2, a caregiver may examine complaints from his or her coworker. Dapat alamin mo lagi yung mga saloobin ng mga kasama mo. Number 3, a caregiver should check accident records. Dapat alamin mo din kung may mga aksidenteng nangyayari, kung anong klaseng aksidente man ito. Number 4, a caregiver should examine chart on result of inspections done by the employers or private organizations. Alamin mo dapat din yung mga infections ng boss mo, kung ito ay nasa private organization. Then number 5, a caregiver may use checklists and inspect the workplace. Okay, bilang caregiver, i-check mo din yung mga workplace na kailangang pagtuunan din ito ng pansin. Kung may mga kulang man sa nawala sa checklist. Then number 6, a caregiver may study reports or any other vital information about their nursing home. Importante talaga na alamin yung mga nursing homes report. Then pag-aralan mo ito para sa susunod, alam mo na yung gagawin. That's all our topic for today, class. Again, thank you for watching and listening. Your quiz must be posted in your GC. Good luck and God bless.